Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today I will be showing you how we make for you our fresh cut grass soap. This soap is one of our all-time favorites. We bring it back every summertime and just like the name suggests, it smells just like fresh cut grass. It has kind of an appley, green leafy scent to it with a really cool new design for this year. Stay tuned if you want to see how I make this fresh cut grass soap. Alrighty, we will start this fresh cut grass scented soap just like we always do, and that is by pouring our lye water, which is at about 110 degrees Fahrenheit, into our plant-based oil blend, which that blend is down in the description box below, and it is a signature RainBro Craft soap blend that we make here in-house. We'll whisk that up here quickly, and then we'll strain in our colloidal oatmeal slurry. Just press that through the mesh strainer there to get out any lumps and clumps, and then get that well incorporated as well with our stick blender. This fragrance oil is a really fun one. It's very divisive. People either love it or they can't even fathom using a product that smells like fresh cut grass, which this really does. It is a really great kind of duplication of a nice clean green grass that has just been cut. I really love it. It reminds me of the Birdie Butts jelly beans, the grass scent or flavored ones, which were one of my favorite ones, which I know is a little strange, but it just is. It's kind of, well, this is strange too, like kind of eating the white part of a watermelon, which I know you're not really supposed to do, but I like that as well. And so this reminds me of both of those things, kind of fruity, but with that like green leaf scent as well. And then design-wise, I wanted it to look like grass. So I did two different colors of green for 2/3 of the mica, and then for the 1/3 in each of these I did use some dried spinach powder to give it a little something extra that I thought the mica kind of detracted from. Mica's a little shiny, and so I wanted to use that spinach powder to kind of dull the shine even more than what the soaping process does to micas in general. The thing with green mica, which you've probably heard me say before, is that the color does not look how it will look once the soap is done being made. So these two colors here, they look very similar, almost identical, and when you see the final bar here in a minute or so, it won't look like that, which is good because I was a little concerned that I was doing layers for nothing. If it looked the same, you couldn't even tell, like, what's the point. But thankfully that was not the case. For the second batch of this that I made, I did make the top layer a little bit darker green than the bottom layer to ensure it was really very different. And then this soap batter, kind of like the tomato vine one, accelerated just a tad. It got pretty hot, and so I wasn't super concerned about the top batter dropping down into the bottom batter. The thing I was concerned with is getting it all poured into the slab mold before it's set up, because I did want a nice kind of solid clean layering between the top and the bottom layers, even though I'm just gonna go in with my hanger swirl and mess things up a little bit. And then we'll pat out the air bubbles with our scraper there, and then I will just go with the hanger swirl tool and just go up and down a couple times, just a whole bunch. I wanted it to look like blades of grass basically, which was what I was hoping I would get in the inside between the top darker green and the bottom kind of paler green. And then I have something else planned for the top. Then we will do kind of similar to our fresh aloe soap, which is to do a nice kind of ribbed design with our fork by dragging it from back to front. And this, again, I wanted it to look like really like highly manicured grass. So like a putting green or something where you can tell it's grass, you can tell it's like a plant material, but it's all very like even and organized. And that's what I was going for with this design and this technique. This fragrance oil kind of reminds me of those Meyer cleaning products where they have like radish scent and some other kind of fun scents. This one, if they don't already have a grass scent, I would imagine would fit well into their product lineup, but they're not paying me to say that, so I won't be giving them any more ideas for free. But if they want to pay me, I would accept that. We will clean up the edges here with our chopstick, just especially because this technique kind of had soap batter raised up on the far side that you couldn't see on camera. We'll tuck this thing away for 24 hours and then we will unmold it. We are going to use our vegetable peeler again to bevel the edges before we cut them. This just helps streamline the finished bar finalizing process to get the soap ready for sale, so the labeling and beveling and steaming and all of that kind of stuff. This just helps expedite that process, which any time you can save even a little bit, over 1,000 bars in a month really adds up pretty quickly. We will then break this. We will now break this soap down into loaves, and you can see the difference in the dark green on the top and the light green on the bottom, which I definitely kind of breathed a sigh of relief when I saw that, because I was really not wanting it to just look like one solid green color. Nothing wrong with that, that's just not what I was going for. And then we will let Dorothy do her job by breaking down those loaves into bars of soap. And there we go. That is exactly what I was going for. It is a little more visible in person than on this camera. You can tell in the product photos I take, you can see the difference even a little bit better. So I'm really happy with that. Alright, and that is it. That is how we make our fresh cut grass soap, which will be for sale August 1st online at rainbrocrafts.com and also in person. If you want to support the channel, we do have a subscription service where we'll send you a bar or two of soap per month. You'll get discount codes, shout outs, and some other fun goodies, so definitely check that out. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see what RainBro Crafts comes up with next. Thanks. Bye.